Welcome to another episode of the Do Good Work podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about how to cut the hesitancy cost. So what's the hesitancy cost? Well, you and I have both been there. Whenever you're looking to make a decision, but you wait too long to make a decision, and then when you end up making the ultimate decision that you were going to make anyways, taking too long added costs to whatever you were going to do. If it's in real estate, the cost is like, I don't know, $5, $10, $15, $20,000. Like I experienced that. Or if you're just looking to buy something at the store, but you're like, you know what? Let me go check home and see online if I can find it cheaper. Turns out you can't find it cheaper. You go back to the store and they're sold out. That costs you time as well as money because now you don't have the thing you wanted to buy. Now, hesitancy cost comes in different scenarios and factors in life and in business. However, the best way and the fastest way to really cut that cost is to have a framework before you go in to ask a question. So what does that mean? Let's say, for example, you're hiring. You know the old adage, hire slowly, fire fast. Well, let's just break that adage right now. Let's hire accurately. And it doesn't have to necessarily be slow, because if you know exactly what you're looking for, then the decision becomes obvious or easier for you. And you do that via a framework. And that framework is built by knowing exactly the conditions or the variables that you're looking for when you're looking to make a decision or to act on an opportunity. And those frameworks need to be developed by you internally, either yourself, the leadership team, or advisors, because the best way to have these frameworks is to ask very strategic questions, asking questions around the numbers, asking questions around the goals, asking questions around the people, and then marrying those together in order to come up with a framework for an actual action. An action you're going to take in the marketplace with your leadership team, with your hiring team, whatever you're doing. The action is based on a framework, and that framework is based on intelligence. That intelligence is based on questions, and questions are best answered with data. So the first thing you need to be able to do is look at the numbers, look at the data. Even if it's qualitative or quantitative data, you need to be able to see what pieces of data or information that I have can I use to make strategic decisions. And before you do that, you need to ask, what kind of strategic decisions do I want to make in my business, or should I be making, or should be asking? If you don't know those answers, it's okay. Reach out to someone who does. Reach out to an advisor, a peer, a network, or someone who's gone ahead down the road that you're on. Because ultimately what you want to do is be in a position where you know in your business what are the next 3 best moves to make. And within those 3 next best moves, when an opportunity arises, or when you see something arise that fits the bill for that strategic step or for whatever you're doing, you're not hesitating to take action, because hesitancy will cost you. If you don't see that cost explicitly come out of your bank account today, you will see that come out in the future. Okay, so let's cut that cost by creating frameworks. So the frameworks are built by asking strategic questions around important decisions that you will make today or ultimately have to make in your company. And if you don't know what questions to ask strategically, it's okay. Remember, ask your network, ask a peer, ask a coach, ask a mentor, whatever it is. But you want to be able to have strategic questions and building frameworks so when the opportunity arises, you're not hesitating and you're able to check off like a checklist. Check. Oh, that fits my bill. Let me take action. And then you might actually win against your competitors. You might actually win against your former self or your former way of operating the business. And doing that repetitively, even if it's small, over time will yield incremental gains, especially as you increase momentum and the velocity of the growth of your business. So remember, one way to solve the hesitancy cost is by creating proper frameworks, and the proper frameworks based on strategic questions and thinking. We'll see you next time. Hey, thank you so much for checking out this episode of the Do Good Work podcast. If this episode resonated with you or know someone it might help, hit that subscribe and share button. If you want a clear step-by-step action plan to apply some of these principles we just talked about and the fundamental principles to grow your company and scale your impact, head over to my website, dogoodwork.io, and get my book, Productive Profits. In the book, we'll go over in detail the result-driven actions that will ensure that you grow your company safely and also reach the goals and mission you're called to achieve. Now, if you want to work directly with me to help you apply these principles in your business, head over to my page, dogoodwork.io/work with Raul. And there you'll see how it is to work with me. You'll see some kind words from other business owners, real businesses who have seen and felt the direct impact I help them create. And on that page, you'll be able to connect with me via email. We'll hop on a call, and even if we work together or not, you will leave with a customized action map for your own company. Yes, I'm that serious about providing value to anyone who comes my way. It's an honor to be part of your journey. This is Raul Hernandez. Do good work.